Meckering is a tiny wheat-growing and sheep-raising town located 130 kilometers east of Perth, along the Great Eastern Highway and the National Transcontinental Railway. It's the main stopping point for freight trucks on their way to the eastern states, and possesses a large wheat silo on the railway. Meckering today boasts only of a few residents. The Shell service station on the highway contains a good restaurant, very large parking area, and overlooks Memorial Park across the road. Meckering was declared a townsite by explorer John Forrest in 1887 and was declared an agricultural area in 1891. The railway reached Meckering in 1892, and following frequent positive reports in the newspaper, many settlers flocked to the area, leading to its rapid growth. By 1920, a hospital was opened, and the railway hotel catered for local thirsts, a large two-story structure. Meckering farmers today have adopted modern machinery and are fiercely proud of their farming heritage. They produce millions of bushels of wheat annually. The wheat is transported by large road trains to the railway terminal and shipped out to Perth by railway. Raising sheep for meat and wool forms another livelihood. Trains pass through Meckering hourly on the heavily used track, linking Perth to the eastern states. There's not many services in Meckering. There's a butcher shop, a general store, food outlet, and the big camera museum of photography, which is well worth a visit and operated by a local amateur radio operator. Meckering Memorial Park provides tourist information about the Meckering earthquake of October 14, 1968. The earthquake made Meckering a household word in Western Australia when the town was nearly wiped off the map by the earthquake, registering 6. Fortunately, no one was killed, although 30 people were injured in this disaster, which occurred during a public holiday. Schools and public buildings were empty. A 40-kilometer fault line, sometimes meters in diameter, destroyed the railway, the highway, the water pipeline, and inflicted $12 million in damages. Prior to the 14th of October 1968, Meckering contained 51 occupied buildings. Buildings which survived the earthquake consisted of 16 houses and 3 business premises. The large two-story railway hotel was totally destroyed. A local resident describes the destruction of her 1904 home near Meckering.
Just been out to the clothes line with my husband's washing. Our 17-month-old daughter was around in the front bedroom having a sleep, morning sleep, and I knew that she was in the house and I had to get round there to get her out.
Both community churches were destroyed. The 30-inch water pipeline was telescoped into itself by a meter, and 120 feet had to be replaced.
And scientists believe another big one is just around the corner. another good one certainly might be somewhere along this line.
Professor Myra Keep and her geology team from the University of Western Australia are keeping a watchful eye on two major fault lines that sit on the city's doorstep.
And you might be able to see there's a lot of black lines running through this area. Those are known geological faults. And the area in between this fault here and that fault there, so about 100 k wide, that's the area known as the southwest side.